instantly and at no cost. Bitcoin as a digital asset is the first money in human history to enable that. And it works everywhere in the world. What the internet did to communication in enabling instant communication protocol and a singular open standard for communication for the entire planet, Bitcoin network is doing that for money.
Hey, welcome back everybody to Altcoin Daily. My name's Austin. Today I want to share with you the latest news involving Cardano, of course, how to get insanely rich with Bitcoin, and much more. If you're interested in making money with cryptocurrency, click subscribe to a channel that keeps you informed, and let's jump in. Starting with our top story of the day, most people still don't quite understand just how big the Bitcoin network will grow over these next few years. This is a continuation from the story we broke yesterday. Major social platform Twitter has enabled free, instant global payments for their users of Bitcoin with the integration of the Strike API. So what the internet did for communication, Bitcoin plus the Lightning Network is doing for money. So basically, in so many words, Bitcoin tipping. And we gave you a tutorial how you can tip people or get tipped in Bitcoin in yesterday's video. Check it out. But this update is so much more than just sending a tip in Bitcoin. With this growth of the Bitcoin network, this is about to totally disrupt the remittance markets. Western Union, dead. MoneyGram, all their partners, dead. Because now, any single person globally that can get access to the internet can plug in to the most secure, decentralized, cheapest monetary network that's open to everybody. Watch this little piece of history, this clip of CEO of Strike, Jack Mallers, sending a Bitcoin remittance payment at a click of a button, changing how remittances work globally forever. Watch this.
Yo, we're here in Chicago, and we've got David here in a Starbucks in El Salvador. David has his Strike account linked to his Twitter account, and we're gonna make a free, instant cash final remittance payment over Twitter. So I'm gonna go search David's Twitter account on my phone. I'm gonna find his tips button, and I'm gonna send David $10 over Twitter for changing the world. It's gonna open my non-custodial Lightning Moon wallet. Anyone in the world can download, and I'm just gonna hit send. And boom. We just made an instant free remittance payment from Chicago, Illinois, USA to San Salvador, El Salvador over Twitter. Why would anyone ever use Western Union again? When you take one of the world's largest social internet networks and you combine it with the world's best open monetary network, Twitter accidentally becomes one of the best remitting experiences in the world. This one singular payment standard and this one singular open monetary global monetary network is dematerializing all existing monetary networks. Western Union, pawn to E4, your move.
Yes, love it. Give me your thoughts on this down below. And by the way, hit the like button if you want to support me, support this content, get this information out to as many people as possible, because this is so much easier than the traditional systems we have now. And let's keep moving, because I do want to play you this clip that really puts it all into perspective. We'll talk about how to get rich with Bitcoin, but it should be noted that even though the price of Bitcoin is down today, the growth we're seeing of the Lightning Network, of this layer 2 scaling solution for Bitcoin, is a big fundamental green flag. New channels and nodes on the Lightning Network are up over 20% after this Twitter integration. Let me give you the stats. New nodes and channels on the Lightning Network have increased by 23.68% and 22.24% respectively in just the last day. The surge in activity follows Twitter's announcement that it had added support for Bitcoin-based payment features, including Lightning wallets. So this is a non-custodial way to scale Bitcoin while keeping the base chain, the main chain, as censorship resistant, as decentralized as possible. According to the current data for the Lightning Network, there's a total of 27,000 plus nodes running on Lightning, out of which almost 16,000 of those nodes contain active payment channels. So it's working. The Bitcoin network, the network is growing. And here's the secret. Here is the secret. As the Bitcoin monetary network grows, that's really good for Bitcoin, the asset. Bitcoin, the digital gold. Now, they're both essentially the same thing, but listen to Jack Mallers on CNBC's Power Lunch yesterday explain the difference. Bitcoin, the asset, and Bitcoin, the monetary network. Watch this.
In a borderless fashion,
and so
agnostic
it becomes,
of your country.
as opposed to having however many currency, there are 195 countries in the world. Many of
Who's
them have
counting?
Pardon?
Who's counting?
Who's counting? But if I'm hearing you right, you're saying that Bitcoin or crypto can become and is already a global currency worth the same amount in every place at the same time. And so if I am in Jakarta, I am getting the same value as if I am in Toronto. And that can be a very good thing. So I'm not having to go exchange rates and so on and so forth. It's all the same. That is a good part of it, right?
Yeah, and you know what I think, again, we need to separate and really divide Bitcoin, the network and the innovation it delivers, as compared to the Visa network or the TransferWise network, and Bitcoin, the asset that can be comparable to gold as one of the best savings technologies of all time. Let's focus on the network. The network achieves this instant finality globally. So a remittance payment nowadays, a remittance payment on a platform like Twitter or on our platform Strike, if I want to send US dollars to Europe, what happens is Strike debits the US dollars out of my Chase checking account. I don't need to own Bitcoin. I don't need to know where it is. I just link my Chase checking account. Strike debits the dollars out, auto converts it to Bitcoin, zips that physical value across the world where it lands in Europe in real time and at no cost, and then it transfers it back into euros. And so we don't make you interface with Bitcoin, the asset. We don't make you be a believer that Bitcoin's going to go to the moon. We're using the underlying network infrastructure to make for a better payment rail than the Visas, the Western Unions, all of these monetary networks, the legacy, outdated, expensive ones that exist today.
Yes. Give me your thoughts on this down below. In my opinion, if you want to get insanely rich with Bitcoin in 2021, hodl. Accumulate as much as you responsibly can accumulate and hodl. It's crazy how early we are for this thing. Moving forward, let's talk about some of the top altcoins in the space making news. Charles Hoskinson outlines the future for Cardano at a virtual conference, announcing that Cardano has partnered with a major US telco company. If you like Cardano, you like this. And let me paint a picture for you and tell you why. At Cardano Summit 2021, about 100 bobbing avatars representing ADA fans from across the world huddled together and watched Charles Hoskinson explain the future of Cardano. Some were riding giant flying turtles. In other areas, stingrays were soaring above. It was a chill hangout. It was a very chill hangout. And here's the news. In the keynote speech, Hoskinson announced that Dish Network and IOHK have entered into a strategic partnership. As a reminder, Dish Network is an American Fortune 200 company, major company, and they run the infrastructure for satellite TV and is sort of the rebel of the telco space. Now they're partnered with Cardano, and IOHK will start making products for Dish Network. And I would guess probably a lot of products using Cardano is what I would guess. It is unclear what products IOHK will produce, but proof of bandwidth and decentralized identity and loyalty programs are discussed. And in a direct quote from Chris Ergon, who is the co-founder and chairman of Dish Office of Innovation, says, "Blockchains are useless without connectivity. Together, the technologies will be exponentially bigger." And I would guess this partnership with Dish Network would make Cardano exponentially bigger. Now, I do hear that there were more announcements, I think one from Boost Mobile as well, at this Cardano Summit. The announcements are ongoing, so stay subscribed. I will keep you updated. But just to paint you a clear picture, let me share with you how this news person, how this article writer ended this article. I then get distracted from the keynote when a nearby bauble, another person, jumps on top of me. The bauble from Nottinghamshire, England, is incessant and I can't concentrate. Something about lubricating entry to underbanked consumers. In a huff, I retreat into the island where soothing music plays and I meditate underneath a waterfall. So point is for you, as more write-ups continue to come out, announcements from this summit, I will keep you updated. And in tomorrow's video, tomorrow or the next day, we will have more Cardano announcements coming to you. But that is the video. My name's Austin. Like always, see you tomorrow. Appreciate you.